What is up, guys, gals, and all you awesome minions of different shapes and sizes? It is me, Josh, aka Noir Proxy, bringing you some more Doom multiplayer team deathmatch. Loving the multiplayer so much. Again, I mentioned this in the last video that there's just so many awesome competitive multiplayer modes in games these days. It's something of a 2016 thing, I think. Personally. This is Team Deathmatch, and I'm actually using a new weapon. Now, I did mention this in the last video too. This is called the Hellshot, which is pretty much a carbine, but it does double damage to other guns. So like I showed you the burst rifle, which does around 10 damage per shot. This does 20 damage per shot. This is 2 burst rifle rounds in one. It is uber powerful. It is uber ponage. I would say take this home and introduce it to the parents. It's that good. I'm also using the super shotgun, but just randomly, because one thing I like to use is a combination of long range and short range. Sometimes I've been playing around with like little bits of different guns and stuff, but one thing I found is that a lot of the maps are quite balanced in allowing you to do close range all the time because of the speed of your character, and also long range depending on where you place yourself if you don't really want to kind of like depend on the speed of your character. I found that a lot of people like to use the Gatling gun. I'm not too sure why, because I kind of suck with the Gatling gun. Though you'd think everyone would be good with the Gatling gun, because all you have to do is fire the Gatling gun and spread it everywhere. It's kind of like if you had a giant-ass bottle of ketchup. You just fire the bottle of ketchup everywhere. You just squirt it. If you've ever seen Dumb and Dumber, you get that mustard, you get that ketchup, you aim at someone's face, squirty, squirt, 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 squirt. But for some reason it feels weak. For some reason it feels like even though I'm firing it, not much damage is coming out of it. Maybe it's because they've made it so every single bullet, even though it's rapid fire, is kind of like weaker, but maybe you gotta aim for the head or something, I'm not too sure. Completely walked into that grenade, by the way. I was kind of like dawdling, I went, oh, look, there's an icon. Splatterfest, body bits. Flies and maggots can have a field day with that body. It's a good thing that you clone yourself in this game. It also seems that from doing a headshot with this weapon, you kind of do around 35 damage, so that critical attack is very powerful. And there is a Mantabus. I think it's called a Mantabus, a Mantabus. These are these giant hulking demon things, and thankfully I was able to pull this thing, sadly not get a melee kill on it though. I went for it, I tried, didn't work out, but now we are playing as the Revenant, baby. The Revenant is amazing. Now, even though I'm playing as this monster, this demon, and even though sometimes I do get a chance to play these characters, I don't like to try and go all out for the kills. What I like to try and do instead is try and keep the demon spawn, as it's called the demon spawn power-up, is keep it away from the enemy team for as long as possible, because this thing is actually the divining kind of ability to get all of the kills. You'll notice that I'm pretty much one-shotting everything, and that's what these demon spawn abilities are supposed to do. They're kind of like the tide turner in a way. Say that your team is losing, you go for the demon spawn, and then you're able to do it. But the great thing is that even if you die, you can drop the ability if you don't keep it until the time runs out. So I try my best to keep it with me, even if I don't get many kills, because it kind of denies the enemy team it, and it kind of makes them like, they kind of go for like a bit of a hornet nest kind of beelining for it. So they try and hunt you down, and you'll find that the demon ability has so much health that you can kind of sponge a little bit. So the good thing to do is try and like lead them all onto you, then your team can kind of use that distraction and get all the damage. That guy just jumped to his death, and thankfully I got the kill for it. So remember that this actually happens in a lot of games, in a lot of multiplayer games, is that if you shoot someone in the ass, and they jump off a cliff then, even though they didn't die from your shot in the ass, that kill is yours, because in some shape or form you contributed to their death. Something to remember. So if you ever see people jumping around, just fire one shot off. You never know, you might get a kill for it. But in this one I get 22 kills, 8 deaths, which is really awesome, really fantastic, and I think it's mostly from that Revenant demon spawn. So again, if you really want to go for those kills, demon spawns are the best way to do it. There is an ability, you may notice that when I die I pick these little kind of like, they're not really kill streak abilities, they're more like spawn abilities, and they allow you to have different perks. So like one of them is actually find where all the power-up locations are. So if you are kind of like depending on that demon spawn ability, if you actually aren't very good with the human weapons, well not human weapons but player weapons, but prefer to use the monsters, then try focusing on that. It's kind of cool that they've been able to make Doom feel a little bit like Evolve, because I really liked Evolve. I thought Evolve was a fantastic. As you can see over there, look, I think it's like within the last 10 seconds that it shows you the location. We didn't get that one there, sadly. But it's kind of cool thinking that you can do it that way. I think it's kind of cool. Anyway, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think to Doom? Have you been playing it? Are you wanting to play it? I know that my best friend Alexis is looking forward to buying this game. She recently just got Homefront, and she didn't like it, surprisingly enough, because it seems nobody likes that game at the moment. But hopefully she's going to get Doom because she's seen the gameplay that I've done. I've shown her a little bit more of it. She's seen some of the multiplayer. And this game is great all around. If you want to go for some multiplayer, this game is fantastic with that. If you want to go with some single player, the single player is really good. Really, really awesome. I'd say the single player is way above... Look at that. That looks so cool. I like how kind of like ventilation smoke comes out of its back when it fires the cannons. But if you're wanting to go for some single player, the single player is probably one of the better kind of like servings of this package. But the multiplayer is still great. There's even horde mode. There's creatable co-op. Loads of stuff. Loads of fantastic stuff. But anyway, I'm going to let you enjoy the last few minutes of this gameplay. It's been me, Josh, aka Noir Proxy, bringing you some Doom. And it's on the PlayStation 4. I will see you all next time. Ciao for now.
Speed demon activated. 10 kills remaining. Kills remaining. Speed demon activated.